Emily out from Cool Science Experiments headquarters. The experiment for today involves 5 items that you probably already have at home. We are going to mix some oil with some water and we're going to see what we can learn. Are you ready? Let's get started. To start this experiment, you are going to need a clear bottle with a lid. So I'm using a mason jar. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fill my jar about halfway full of water. Then I'm going to take a couple drops of food coloring and add it to the water. And you can use any color you would like. I'm going to stir that up. So now I have my water in my jar. And the next thing I'm going to do is add some oil. So I'm going to fill the jar with oil till it gets to about 3/4 of the way full. Then I am going to place the lid on the jar and I'm going to make sure that it is really tight. Okay? And then once I have the lid on very tightly, I'm going to shake it to mix the oil with the water. Okay. I'm going to shake it about 30 seconds and then I'm going to set it down and watch. So as you can see, even though we mixed the oil and the water together thoroughly, they've separated. The green water is now at the bottom of our jar, and the oil has risen to the top. Let's find out what happens if we mix an additional item in. So now we are going to add some dish soap to our jar. And we're just going to add a little bit. And then we're going to put the lid back on it, and again, make sure that it's securely fastened and it's very tight, and we're going to shake again. Okay, so as you can see, by adding in the soap, it allowed the oil and the water to stay mixed together. So, do you know why all this happens? For the first part of the experiment, why did the oil and the water separate? For the second part of the experiment, why did the soap allow them to stay mixed together? Leave a comment below, submit your guess, and then visit Cool Science Experiments headquarters to find out the answer. You'll be able to print out detailed instructions for this science experiment, and then find many more experiments that you can do at home too. Thanks for watching everyone, and we'll see you next time.